Hello, I'm Eric Hutchinson. I'm the principal broker and owner of Hutchinson Realty. Welcome to Negotiating Your Next Home video series, video number 20. We have talked about a huge variety of topics. So I hope you'll watch the other videos in the series, but today we're going to be talking about negotiating your next home from the new construction perspective. Up until now, we have only been talking about resale homes, homes that have been owned by someone else, and you are the second, third, or fourth buyer. Today, we're going to be talking about if you are looking at a new construction house and you are negotiating with the builder. So, we're going to be talking about that. I'm going to show you how realtors write a contract for new construction. It's a little bit different than writing one for a resale home. Our new construction contract has 14 pages, and our real estate contract has 12 pages. Now, we've already gone through the real estate contract, so go back to the other videos to watch those. And many of the items that are on the resale residential contract is also on the new construction contract. So we're not going to be repeating those, but there's some items that are on the new construction contract that are not on the resale home residential contract. So we're going to be going over the differences a little bit. I'm going to try to go through them as quickly as possible, but there's some big differences that you need to be aware of. So whenever you are doing a new construction, you need to ask yourself a few questions, and they're going to be really obvious. First of all, is the house already completed? Brand new, nobody's lived in it, but it's already completed. There are some of those that are out there where you walk in, the house is already completed, it smells new, you have the new carpet, or you've got the new flooring, you've got countertops, everything is installed and it's ready to move in. So it's still new construction, but it's completed. The other scenario would be if you walked into the home and it was not completed, but it's new construction and you may want to make some changes before they're completed. And you're going to ask the builder if he can make those changes. The third scenario would be if you already had some land and you want a custom home built on your land, or the builder has a lot and he's has intentions of building a house on that lot but hasn't started yet, and you want to hire him to build your next house. Now you may pick one of his models, or you may decide that you want a custom home. Either way, it's something for you to negotiate with the builder. So let me go over to our new construction contract. So you can see at the top of your screen on the right, it says real estate contract new construction. So realtors only use this contract if the house has never been lived in and the ownership has never changed. So those are the two criterias for new construction: never been lived in and has never changed ownership. That's a big deal. So we're going to be talking about the new construction contract. And so I'm going to go over to page 2 because it already starts on item number 7, the difference between the residential resale home contract and the new construction contract. So if you look at number 7, it says approval of financing or proof of funds. So let's go back to our 3 scenarios again. If the construction is already complete, even if it's already in progress but not quite complete, then you're going to check A, saying that the approval of financing is not applicable. Now, it doesn't mean that you're not getting a loan. What that means is that you're not getting a new construction loan. A new construction loan is different than a conventional FHA or other loan types. A new construction loan would mean that the house has not even been started and the lender is going to loan you money, and that money is going to be dispersed to the builder, usually throughout the building process. So we're going to be making the assumption for this scenario that the house has not even got started yet. So you're going to pick either item B or C on number 7. Item B says secure approval for financing. That means that you would have to apply and be approved for a new construction loan. Letter C says provide a letter satisfactory to the seller from a financial institution showing buyer has liquid available funds sufficient to pay the purchase price. Now, the difference between B and C is whether or not you are going to have the builder build a house on land that you already own, Or if the builder is going to foot the bill himself and build on his own land that maybe he owns and then sell you the house after the construction is complete. So if it's the first scenario where you own the land and you're going to have the builder build on there, then you're going to check letter B that says that you're going to get a new construction loan. And then you're going to have the money and you're going to disperse that money to the builder throughout the building process. If the builder is footing the bill and he's paying for it, then he just wants to make sure that you have enough money in order to pay him when he gets done with construction of the house. So that would be letter C. So you have to decide whether or not you are going to do a new construction loan or whether or not you are going to pay the builder after he has completed the house. So those are two really big things that have to be determined really early on. Now, we've talked about earnest money before, so we're going to skip past item number 8 because earnest money's kind of lost its punch, and you can go back and listen to my earnest money video to find out why it's lost its punch. But we're going to probably have a non-refundable deposit. New construction does non-refundable deposits all the time, especially if the house is not built yet or if the builder is going to be doing some improvements or changes that he wasn't intended on because the builder is spending some of his money and he wants to make sure that in case you back out that he's going to be reimbursed. So we call that a non-refundable deposit. So look over on the left-hand side of the screen and you can see that I've got a $5,000 non-refundable deposit. The buyer will deposit $5,000 non-refundable deposit to the builder, directly to the builder to compensate him for whatever changes or improvements he's going to do. And I will tell you that if the buyer backs out, if you back out, then you will not be getting that money back. That is a non-refundable deposit. So I will tell you that that is done a lot with new constructions because builders make changes sometimes. If the house isn't already complete, then the builder may change the flooring, may put in the kind of countertops that you want or cabinets or do something custom that they want to be, make sure that they are reimbursed for ahead of time so that they don't lose that money. So let's move over to page 4 of the new construction real estate contract. And you can see up there it says number 10, plans and specifications and allowances. Now, whenever you go to a new construction house that's already complete, the plans and specs are a little bit irrelevant because the house is already complete and you can see everything that's already being put into the house. However, if you're going to check letter B or C, you see letter A says the construction is already complete, so there's no need for plans and specs. But if the house is not yet complete, and it could be in any stage of the process, or it has not even been built yet, you better know kind of what the builder is going to be putting in the house. Is he going to be putting doorknobs on the house? What color are those doorknobs? What about light fixtures and colors of the light fixtures? Are you going to be putting in a central vacuum system? Are you going to be putting in what kind of windows are you going to be putting in? There's all kinds of things. Those are called plans and specifications. And it's really important that you and the builder agree upon those before the house is started or it's completed. And so that's usually made a part of the contract. So you can see letter B says the plans and specs and allowances are attached to this real estate contract. So sometimes the builder will give you a sheet of plans and specs if the building is in progress, or even if they're going to build on their own lot, they've already got those plans and specs. But if you are going to be paying for the new construction yourself and the builder's going to be putting on a house on your land, then you guys need to agree to those plans and specs. And so letter C says the plans and specifications and allowances will be agreed upon within so many days after acceptance of this real estate contract. So you really need to make sure that your realtor, if you're buying a new construction house and the house is not yet complete, or if you're doing it from the very beginning, that those plans and specifications are agreed to before you sign the contract or make it a part of the contract. That's really important. Anyway, I hope that makes sense to you. We're going to stop right there because our video is already starting to get a little bit lengthy. So we're going to cover the rest of the new construction contract next time. I hope this information has been helpful to you. You can always reach out to me at info@hutchrealty.com. You can go to our website at hutchrealty.com and view every listing in Northwest Arkansas. If you're a seller, you can get a free home evaluation at hutchrealty.com as well. Hope this video finds you in a good place. May God bless you and keep you.